to another Talk IT tutorial. So what is this? We're going to be building a simple Python game. So I'm going to just jump straight into it. What we're doing is we're building something called Mastermind. So I imagine for some of the older generation, if you're listening, this is a game that you probably have heard of and you probably know of and may have played. What is quite an old board game, and what we're going to be trying to do is actually just replicate that and obviously just turn it into a Python game. So going straight into lab 1 here. Python, for those out there, I would consider a really versatile language, and it's also one that's really good for beginners as well. It allows you to learn the concepts really easily. It's quite straightforward and it's very easy to read as well. And also the fact that it makes you indent your code means you have to think about the structure of it just that little bit more. So lab 1, understanding the game. So I've talked about it a little bit. Why are we doing it? Teach you and consolidate your Python skills, fast and fun to do. And also it allows you to pull your skills together a little bit. So understanding how different scripts come together, functions, outside of just one file. So idea of the game, Mastermind. What is it? I've included the Wikipedia link there, so you can understand it. This isn't necessarily the full Mastermind game. This is a variation of it that just gives you a little bit more control. So you can choose between 3 to 8 pegs and colours, and the aim of the game is that you have like a secret peg sequence, and that's obviously not known to the person trying to guess it. It's known to the other player, and you have to try and guess this peg sequence, and all you're given is these white and black pegs effectively, to give you indications of this. A white peg, what it indicates is that you have got the right colour, but it's in the wrong position. A black peg is right colour in the right position, so in the correct sequence. And the game allows you, as I said, to have between 3 to 8 pegs and colours. So you can imagine the more of those you have, the sort of, I guess, the difficulty level will increase. The game is just going to choose a random combination. You're going to have to guess that random combination. So e.g. RBGY, so red, blue, green, yellow could be a combination there. 2 pieces of information, the black number and the white number. We've set the guesses that you have to be 12. So if you have a look at this picture here, you can see you don't get 12 guesses. We just set it to be 12, and then you can just increase or decrease the difficulty as you require. You can see a little image of it there. So components of the game, basic AI. I say the AI in this is basic. It's got some decent maths behind it. Use of classes, lists and dictionaries. I will reference a graphical user interface in this, but really what it is a command line interface that's just a little bit more graphical than you'd see on most things. If you do complete this and you want to test your skills out a bit more, build a proper graphical user interface to it, maybe make it a multiplayer game in fact. So I'm going to run the game for you. So this is done through just running what I call the main script for this. I'm going to run it through IDLE, just because it's a little bit easier to see. You can also run this over command line. So welcome to Mastermind. So this I'm going to put myself under pressure a little bit here, I guess. How many colours do you want to use? So I'm going to choose 4. How many pegs do you want to use? You can choose 4. I'm going to play against the computer. So I just always put in that as the combination. So as you can see there, what we've got is 2 black numbers and we've got 0 whites. So that's telling me that 2 of those are already in the right place. So I'm just gonna put in some greens and see what I get back. So I've been told that I've got a black number there. So I know it has to be red, something maybe a little bit like this, maybe red, green, blue, green. Okay, so we know the combination is likely to be red something, blue something. So I'm going to try red, yellow, blue, yellow, and I've won. So hopefully you can sort of see how the game works a little bit. So I did that on attempt number 4 there. The AI algorithm that works with this, in this type of condition where you're using 6 colours, 4 pegs, should always get it in pretty much 5 attempts. Anyway, that's the end of this tutorial. It's been quite easy. It's more of an explanation. The next tutorial again is going to be a little bit easy. We're going to do a bit of coding, but it's only really in lab 3 that we're going to get stuck into it. So I hope you continue on, and thank you for listening.